Good morning, guys. Today we'll be starting with the last portion of the same chapter, which is the first chapter, Units and Dimension. Right. So, during the live class, that is the next 1 hour, that is tomorrow, we'll be dealing with the motion in one dimension. Okay, that is the next chapter. So, listen to this video properly, guys. This is having the last portion of the second chapter of your NCRT. Continue with the topic today. Now that the topic which we are going to do is the third application of dimensional analysis, which is finding the relationship between two different quantities, or in a sense you are studying the topic unit conversion. Very easy, right? We took this same topic in the starting of the chapter, and I taught you guys another way of conversion of units, right? So here we are going to convert a unit from one form to another using dimensional analysis. That's the difference here, right? So how I can use dimensional formula for converting a unit from one form to another? First, we'll start with an example. Say you are having force, and force in two system, that is say CGS as well as MK system. In MK system, the unit is Newton, just like the case of what our SI, and in CGS system it is dyne, right? So your question is, how much Newton is equal to dyne, or 1 Newton is equal to how many dyne? That is your question, right? So please follow the topic or follow the method or steps which way I am going to take. After taking the small portion of this question, I'll tell you the trick, okay, of doing it in the actual way, right? Then it will not be that much tough, right? So the first step to do is write MKS here, that is the system question, and the CGS, right? An MK system, the mass, length, time. Similarly in CGS, mass, length and time. In MK system, mass unit is in kilogram, right? Length unit is in what? Meter. And time unit is in second. In CGS system, the mass unit is gram, right? Length is centimeter, time is second. This much you know, right? Just write the form. Now you want to convert MKS into CGS, right? That means you are given the mass in kilogram, you are given the length in meter, and you are given the time in seconds, right? So you want to convert from kilogram to gram, mass from meter to centimeter, length from meter to centimeter. Seconds, there is no conversion, right? So in place of kilogram, I am going to write it as 10 to power 3 gram, that is 1000 gram. In place of mass, length, that is meter, I am going to write 10 to power 2 centimeter, right? And in place of time, 10 to power 0 second, because there is no conversion there, right? Very easy, right? So what is the dimension formula of force? It has been already taught, guys. Mass into acceleration, that is mLT raised to minus 2, right? So here in place of mass, initially it was 1 kilogram, right? Because it was in what? MK system. So here I want to convert it into what? CGS. So in place of kilogram, now I am going to write it as 10 to power 3 grams, right? And there is no power, this 1, right? See, so this is 1, so here also 1. Now length, initially it was in meter, now I will write it as 10 to power 2 centimeter. Again the power of the bracket is 1, right? Now time, there is no conversion, right? So I wrote it as 10 to power 0, 10 to power 0, and the power is minus 2. Clear? Now what will happen if I expand it? It becomes 10 to power 3 into 10 to power 2 into 10 to power 0 into minus 2 is 0 itself. So it will be 10 to power 5, right? Now this is in centimeter, this is in this is in gram, this is in centimeter, and this is in time, seconds. So that means this is in dyne. So 1 Newton is equal to 10 to power 5 dyne. But the problem is, when the question becomes too much lengthier, this was just a simple question, right? and the conversion problems is very less. But when suppose it is not, say you are asked here in the question, it was 1 Newton is equal to how much, right? Sometimes it might be not 1, there will be some value 6 point something into 10 to the power 23, like that. So when that type of complicated stuff comes, you require a small trick of solving it, right? That's what I'm going to take, right? So guys, the trick is unit, right, as well as there is numerical value, right? See, when I say 10 centimeter, here 10 is your numerical value and centimeter is your unit, right? So when I write 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter, so meter is my unit, centimeter is a unit. This is my what numerical value, 100 is my another numerical value. So let's say this is n1, this is u1, this is n2, and this is u2, right? That means I get a formula n1 u1 is equal to n2 u2, right? That means, see, whatever the conversion of unit is happening, but the quantity, right, quantity is always equal. See, 1 meter, how much quantity is same as that of 100 centimeter as a quantity, right? So I can use this formula, n1 u1 is equal to n2 u2. If you don't understand, I can write like this. See, 1 kilogram is equal to 1000 gram. So this one n1, that is the first numerical value, kilogram, that is your what unit u1, 10 to the power 3, that is your n2, and u2 is your grams unit. Clear? So you get a formula like this. This is a formula, you have to just analyze it, right? Now I'm going to rearrange it. So I can write n2 is equal to n1 u1 by u2. Yes, just rearranged it. Now listen guys, now is the problem which is coming, n2. Let's take this one as n1, and u1 is the unit, right, of the first section. You remember I used to write 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meter, like that. So this is your u1, kilometer, right? So that means that is L1, right? Similarly, say, let's say if I had used let's say 1 Newton, right? 1 Newton is equal to actually what, 1 meter, right, per second square, that is acceleration, into 1 kilogram, that is actually 1 Newton, right? So that means there is length here, there is time square, and there is mass, right? Similarly, this u1, right, that is the representation, this unit, right, Newton, that is your u1, right? So Newton is 1 kilogram meter per second square. So u1 can be written as a combination of mass, length, and time. So it can write it as m1 L1 T1, right? Denominator. Similarly, u2 also can be written as a combination mass, length, and time, right? Clear? I just want to make you understand from our m1 L1 and T1 comes. Let's say let me take it again guys. So our formula was what, n2 is equal to n1, right, u1 by u2. So u1 is a unit of the first section, so that means that unit can be the combination of mass, length, and time, right? Similarly, u2 can be the combination of mass, length, and time, right, where it's different values. But see, dimensional means there will be some what, exponential function also. So I have to make exponential function for all these terms, right? So I'm going to write in the exponential function. So n2 is equal to n1 bracket m1 by m2 raised to a, L1 by L2 raised to b, and T1 by T2 raised to c. Just a formula guys. So this you guys can by heart. Well and good if it is easier for you, if you can by heart it. That is n2 is equal to n1 m1 by m2 L1 by L2 T1 by T2 raised to c. Now I will do some problems, then this section will be very thorough for you guys. The question is 100 joule is equal to how many erg? Right, that means joule is in SI system, guys, and erg is in CGS system. That should be known, right? So how can I convert? And joule is a unit of what? Energy. And what is the dimensional formula of energy? ml square t raised to minus 2. This and all should be known for you guys, right? Let's form the steps. First step which you have to do, this and all we have to write only during the first stages of driving the or doing the problems. As time progresses, you can reduce the steps. Now, this is your SI system which I am going to introduce, and this is the CGS system. Right, now let's say you're asked to convert 100 joule, right? So you're asked to convert SI to CGS. Say this one I will give the suffix of 1 and CGS will be suffixed 2. Right, so in SI I am going to write M1, right? That I am going to write it as 1 kilogram. Yes, that is a kilogram M1. Similarly, L1, that is equal to our length, right? That is 1 meter, right? Similarly, our time T1 I am writing as what? 1 second. Right, now what is M2? CGS is in grams, L2 is in centimeter, and T2, that is time, is in second. Now what is N1? That is in SI system. What is the numerical value given? 100 joule, right? You are asked in erg, means you are asked the value of N2. This much values can be written by you guys, very easy, right? Now, what is the formula we just studied? That is N2 is equal to N1 M1 by M2 raised to A, L1 by L2 raised to B, and T1 by T2 raised to C. Right, now what will be the value of A, B and C? Very easy. What is the dimension formula? M L T raised to minus 2. Right, M square T raised to minus 2. So here A will be equal to 1, B will be equal to 2, and C will be equal to minus 2. That is the dimensional formula of energy. Alright, now I'm going to replace the values. N2, that is a value, numerical value in the second unit, right, is equal to N1 is taken as 100, we just wrote, right? What is M1, guys? What has been written? That is 1 kilogram, right? So 1 kilogram divided by, right, M2, I'm going to write it as how much? 1 gram, right? Just write the units. Clear? What is L1? That is 100, that is given as 1 meter. This is 1 centimeter denominator. And what is time? 1 second, and denominator also 1 second. Right, and what is the function's head power? This is minus 2, this is 2, and this is 1. Right, now in place of 1 kilogram, I can write this as 10 to power 3 gram. Right, in place of 1 meter, I can write 10 to power 2 centimeter, and 1 second I need not convert. Right, this and all are known. Right, let's say, so N2 will be equal to N1, that is 100. Right, bracket 10 to power 3 divided by 1, and this is 10 to power 2 divided by 1, and there is 2 in the power, and 1 by 1, right, raised to minus 2. Clear? So you will get a proper value of around 10 to power 9. The calculation you guys have to do, and the answer is in erg. Right, that means you just have to write M1 and M2, similarly L1 and L2, and they're similar T1 and T2, and write either any mass, that is M1 in terms, you can write, see in this question you could have written here in the denominator, you could have written that is 10 to power minus 3 kilogram. It's okay, there is no wrong in that, right? You will get the exact answer itself. Right, we'll do another question. You are asked 6.67 into 10 to power minus 8. Right. Dyne centimeter raised to minus 2, gram raised to minus 2. Right. You're asked to convert it into SI system. That is, what is the value in SI system. So we'll start again. So what is the force equation, guys? It is G m1 m2 by r squared. This has been taught to you guys during your 11th, right? So not 11th, 9th. So what is the G's value in terms here? That is Fr squared divided by m1 m2, right? That is your G. So what is the dimension formula of force? That and all you have to know. That is m Lt raised to minus 2. That is force into r squared, right? That is L squared and whole divided by m1 m2 is mass squared, right? So you will get the dimensional formula of G as m raised to minus 1 L cube T raised to minus 2. That is the value or dimensional formula of G. That should be known first, right? Now just like the previous cases, we are going to convert the unit, right? Make two columns. One is for CG system, one is for SI system. For CG system, let's say that is given, right? So let's take that as 1, that is M1, L1, T1 and N1 here, right? Similarly, M2 is for SI, M2, L2, T2 and N2, right? Now N1 is given, that is 6.67 into 10 to the power minus 8. That is the N1 that has been given to you guys, right? Now M1, here M1 mass that is given in CG system is given, means you are given in grams, length is given in centimeter and time is given in seconds, right? Similarly, SI mass will be in what? Kilogram, length will be in what? Meter, and time will be in second. Just chart it out. Now similarly, this mass, right, I want to convert CGS to SI. So this mass in gram, I can write, this has to be written in kilogram, right? So it can be written as 10 to the power minus 3 kilogram. Similarly, length can be written as 10 to the power minus 2 meter. Time I need not convert, right? So now going on to the main equation, N2 is equal to N1 is M1 by M2 raised to A, and then there is L1 by L2 raised to B and T1 by T2 raised to C. This is a formula, guys, right? So N2, I don't know, that is supposed to be fine. What is N1? Just wrote it as 6.67 into 10 to the power minus 8, right? And what is M1 given? We just wrote it as 10 to the power minus 3, right? So it is 10 to the power minus 3, denominator 1. What is L1? It is 10 to the power minus 2. L2 is 1. Time is 1 or 1, right? Both are in seconds. And what is ABC? What was the dimensional formula of G? It is m raised to minus 1, L cube T raised to minus 2, right? So in raised to m section, I will write here minus 1. In here I will write 3 and here I will write 2, right? So going on, so you have just calculation is pending. 6.67 into 10 to the power minus 8. 10 to the power minus 3 raised to minus 1 is 10 to the power 3 itself, right? 10 to the power minus 2 raised to 3 becomes 10 to the power minus 6, right? And the second section there is nothing. So you will get the value as 6.67 into 10 to the power minus 11. Now this entire section, this is in grams, sorry, kilogram, right? This was in kilogram, this was in meter, right? And this was in second. So the unit is Newton. Meter, that is, I have just converted into what? SI system. Kilogram raised to minus 2. You got the answer. Clear? Just the steps has to be followed, guys. It's very easy. Follow the exact steps to convert. Similarly, we'll do some more problems, right? Your question is, find the value of 100 joule, right? You are given 100 joule in a system. That means you are given in SI, right? That's something which you know, right? And I have to convert it into another unit system where, see, 20 centimeter, 250 gram and half minute are the units, Listen properly. You have to convert 100 joule on a system, right? You have to convert 100 joule, that is an SI. I have to convert it into a system where the unit of length is 20 centimeter, unit of mass is 250 grams, and times unit is half minute. Clear? Pause the videos. The guys who can solve it by yourself, please do it, guys. Now how do I do it? Just like the previous cases, the formula is same, right? So I hope you know the energy units, right, as joule, right? So dimensional formula of energy is ml squared T raised to minus 2. This is something which you have to know, right? Now see, just like the previous case, what have to do it on? Make two columns. Let's say make this much, right? And this is for our SI system. This is the unit which you don't know. Let's say like they just name it like that. Now M1, L1, T1, N1, M2, L2, T2, N2, right? Now M1, that is SI system, which is given for you: kilogram, length meter, time seconds, N1, that is given as 100. M2, I don't know, that is given as 250, right, grams. Now L2 is given as 20 centimeter, T2 is given as half minute, right? N2 is the question, right? Now here I am asked to convert from SI to what's this unit system. So SI, this 1 kilogram, I can write it as grams, right? That means I have to write kilogram in terms of grams. So what is 1 kilogram, guys? That is 10 to power 3 gram. Meter is 10 to power 2 centimeter, right? And seconds is equal to how many? 1 by 60 minute, right? 1 second. Clear? This and all are non-quantities. So you got the values M1, L1, T1, M2, L2, T2, right? Now you just have to substitute these values in the main equation, that is N2 is equal to N1. I will write it as 100. What is M1? 10 to power 3, right? Divided by 250, right? That is your M2, right? So what was the dimensional formula of energy? ml squared T raised to minus 2, sorry, right? So here m raised to 1, right? So nothing to write over the bracket. So it is 10 squared divided by 20, right? So 2, right? Similarly, time, what is T1? I wrote it as 1 by 60. And what was T2? Half, right? And that is raised to minus 2, right? Now the thing is, you have to calculate how much is the value. I think the calculations you guys can do. Tell me the answer, guys. You guys can send me as this is your homework. I want you guys to do this and send me as an answer. This much calculation, I hope you understood. You just have to understand the equation and what and all terms has to be written as M1, L1, L2, like that, right? Let's do another problem also, right? See, when 1 meter, 1 kilogram, right, and 1 minute are taken as the fundamental units, okay? So if the force is given as 36 units in this fundamental system, listen properly, in a fundamental unit system, these are the units of length, mass, etc. And in that fundamental unit, the force is given as 36 units, right? Then what will be that value? What will be this force in CGS system? So you're just asked to convert from SI to CGS, guys. Not that much tough, right? The problem is, in this SI system, even if you usually study it as seconds, right? Here the time is in 1 minute. So just like the previous cases, now I am going to stop for writing this column system, right? That much I am going to reduce. The formula is N2. What is N1? That is a value or the unit which is given, or not the unit, the numerical value which is given to you, that is 36, right? Divide into M1 by M2, right? Force, etc. I hope you know the dimension formula, M L T raised to minus 2, right? So here I have to write 36 m1. M1 is the mass which is given to you guys, which is given, right? Kilogram is given, right? So I will write it as kilogram, right, divided by, I want to convert it, right, force 36 units. That means you are given in CGS system, guys, not CGS, SI system, sorry. In SI system you are given force as 36, right? Clear? So I have been given mass in which unit? You have been given in kilogram, right? I want to convert into how much? Kilogram, or I have to convert into your CGS system, right? Let's say like that. So in CGS system, if you are converting in kilogram, it will be, I can write it in numerator also, it's okay. So, right, gram becomes 10 to the power minus 3 kilogram. Now, what is L1? That is the given length force is 36 unit, means that is given in what? Meter, 1 meter, right? So I will write it as 1 meter, right? In denominator, I want to convert it into CGS, so it will be in 10 to power minus 2 centimeter section will be into meter, right? Simple. Now the problem comes in time. Now 36 unit which has been given is in SI system. Even if I told you in place of second, they are writing the unit of time in minute, right? So here T1 has to be written in what? 1 minute, right? Whereas in the CGS system the time is in seconds, right? So I have to convert this minute into seconds, or the denominator seconds into minutes. Either one of them is correct. Clear? So here I will write, remember I'm going to change it, guys. So I'm going to write the numerator, which was initially in minute, I'm going to write it as 60 second, right? In CGS system it is second in the denominator, right? Here now I'm going to give powers, right? It is ml t raised to minus 2, right? So minus 2. Right, now the calculation you guys can do it, right? So around you will get 10 to power 3, I think. Or this is also your homework. I want to find the numerical answer for this, guys. Clear? I hope you understood what it is done. If you want, I will repeat it again. So what we did is, you are converting 36 unit of force, where the unit of mass is kilogram, unit of distance is meter, and unit of time is minute, guys, not second, right? And you want to convert it to CGS system so that this becomes grams, length minutes becomes centimeter, and minute has to be converted into second. Clear? So you are using the unit system the same. N2 is equal to N1. N1 is how much? That is given as 36. Mass M1 by M2, mass, that is in kilogram, right? That is a question. It is given in kilogram. You want to convert into CGS system, means you have to convert into grams. That is, grams means it becomes 10 to power minus 3 kilogram. Similarly, in length you are given in meter, right? So it's okay. So the CGS system is in 10 to power minus 2 meter, right? MLT raised to minus 2. So this power is 1. And time, that is the problem here. The question, the 36 units of force is having times unit as how much? 1 minute. So I can write here as 1 minute, right? So 1 minute by 1 second, right? But better I convert, some conversion has to be done, right? So better I'm going to convert 1 minute into what? 60 seconds, so that the numerator becomes 60 second and the denominator is second and raised to minus 2. Clear? And the calculation, you will get some answer. That your homework. Please submit it, guys. Clear? Right. Now I hope this much is clear, guys. So once you didn't understand, if you are not understanding, repeatedly listen to the video. Just for one format, you just have to by heart it. Either you are converting from, suppose any system 1 to system 2, right? So system 1's terms are M1, L1, T1. System 2's terms are M2, L2 and T2. So when you're converting from here to here, suppose if I am converting M1 to M2, so M1 terms units keep it as constant. M2's term write in the terms of M1. That's the simplest case. Suppose m1 is given as in kilogram and m2 is in CGS system, means you have to write m2 is gram, right? So m1 by m2, it's a unit conversion, right? So m1 if I am writing as 1 kilogram and unit of m2 I am writing as 1 gram, then next step I can write 1 kilogram divided by 10 to power minus 3 kilogram. Why? Because 1 kilogram is equal to 10 to power 3 gram, right? So just like the same previous case itself, just we are using the when we using the dimension formula analysis as a difference, but the entire steps are same as that of the previous cases itself. Clear?